Hectic.
Now guys, when I say Jane Austen, William Blake, Lord Byron, Thomas Carlyle and Mary Shelley, what comes to mind? None other than Romanticism. Now the Romantic era or the Romantic period was characterized by its emphasis on emotion and individuality. Now you're here to tell us a little bit more about this fascinating and fantastic and of course one of my favorite periods of time ever. It's none other than Kim Mobey. Welcome to Hectic Nun.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Lovely. Now before we get into the Romantic era or the Romantic period or Romanticism, please tell me a little bit more about you and also where did the love for art stem from?
I think you fall in love with art from a very early age. I think everybody's got an artist in them. If it's music, if it's dance, if it's painting, there's something in you, in everybody, I think, draws us to art. I was just really lucky that I got to follow through on that.
Lovely. Now, Romanticism or the Romantic era, please tell me a little bit more about that, and also, has it got anything to do with love and romance?
Well, the idea of romantic love only came up somewhere in the middle of the Romantic era. The idea of romance, as in the romance of pirates or the romance of adventure, was much more the original meaning of the word. So romantic love came about in the middle. It's all about high emotion.
Okay. So
the Romantic era started with a lot of, I think it started actually with a picture of Chatterton, who died, and his suicide, and everybody just kind of went a little crazy about this romantic poet who died for love. And it's kind of just an extension of, if you think about the emo world today.
Very OTT, very dramatic era.
Really high drama, soap operas, American politics.
Now, of course, the Romantic era actually happened after the Industrial Revolution, right? Would you say that the Romanticism era was more like a rebellion against the revolution?
Oh yeah, very much so. The Industrial Revolution brought a lot of really great things, but most of what it did to the minds of the Romantics was oppress and control and destroy. So you had child labor in all of these gigantic factories. You had everybody moving to the city. The countryside was being destroyed. And the Romantics wanted individuality and emotion. And they really tried to emphasize the individual and beauty. Nature was almost worshipped.
True. Now, and I think it did exactly that, because that inspired a lot of people to start writing, and actually plays came up and books came up, very OTT. How would you say, in what way did the Romantic era influence literature and art?
I think the influence carries on today. Things like Twilight, or quite a lot of the other really overly intense romantic stories where people do quite outrageous things out of emotion. That is directly from...
It stems from Romanticism.
Directly from the Romantic era.
Lovely. Yeah. Well, Kim, I'm going to let you go on because you're busy with a painting, and we'll be checking out this masterpiece at the end of today's show. So don't even think of moving, so you can get busy, my friend. Ek gaan nie vir jou langer uit die werk uithou nie, so you can get busy. Whilst you do that, let's go for a quick commercial break. Ek dink even 'n bietjie dit inneem. So quick commercial break. When we come back, it's all about fashion with Tracy Lee Rosland.
Hectic.
If you missed the show, you can also catch us on our YouTube channel, Hectic 99 Tube. But of course, guys, it's almost the end of today's show, and it's time for the reveal, friend. I'm so sorry to just barge in. How absolutely amazing and beautiful this look. I think the only Afrikaans word I can think of when I look at this painting is, it marks my bevoer. Like it gets you on that edge of, tearing up. And what would you call this painting?
This is called The Pride of Two. The Pride of Two.
Oh, and it's got that pun of the Romantic era as well.
So.
And just for curiosity, how much would a painting like this go for?
It depends on the gallery, but probably about 10 grand. Ooh. It's a good career.
I think after today, my friend, I'm going to come for some classes. I'm becoming an artist. Well done on that. But guys, from your girl Chanelle, be sure to tune again tomorrow, same time, same place, as we do discuss all the relationship struggles and, of course, the Valentine's Day blues.
Hectic.